Hi everyone. First off, I want to say I love seeing that more and more people are watching my videos, which is cool. Um, but I want to interact with people though too, so like my videos and comment on my videos. Um, I want to hear from you guys too, and what if you guys want to hear certain things that I maybe haven't gone over. Just let me know. So here is an update. I'll start off with the non-gastric bypass stuff. I had my results from my biopsy done, which you've seen that I've talked about in my last two videos. I had two nodules in my thyroid. They came back and they were benign. So, which I'm really excited about because well, first and foremost, I didn't want them to come back with any kind of result. But then I was also worried that if I had to have them removed, that would be another surgery and that would delay my gastric bypass. I don't have to do that. I just have to return every year. I have to do it every year just to make sure there's no changes. So that's good. As far as the update, I got my packet. I'm so excited. And I'm really excited because I pretty much completed everything that I could complete before it even got here. So in my packet, it just basically went over like what the procedure is and then all of the tests that I needed to complete, which I completed. So from the beginning, I had to do a psych evaluation. I had to do a pulmonary and respiratory appointment. I had to get a chest x-ray. I have to do a pre-op consultation seminar, and I have to attend a support group, which I haven't done the last two. I haven't done the pre-op consultation seminar, and I haven't done the support group. However, my meeting with the pre-op seminar is this Thursday, August 11th, 2016. So, and that's from 9 to 1, so it's kind of a lengthy seminar. And I have to drive about an hour away, which is also to the place where I'll be near the hospital that I'll be having my surgery at. And then I have the support group that I'm going to be going to only is once a month, and it's the fourth Tuesday of the month. So I have like 2 weeks before that. Once that's completed, I'm supposed to call or email the nurse and let her know that I've completed everything on the list that she's given me. And once I do that, she sets up a meeting with the surgeon. So I do a pre-op consult, and then I have to meet with the dietitian. So, and they coordinate those visits together, which is good because again, it's an hour away where they're having the surgery. So, once that's completed, and once I get down to right now, see, this is why I have to have surgery, because I'm actually eating, in my opinion, pretty well. I have oatmeal for breakfast, I have a chicken Caesar salad for lunch, and I have some form of protein and vegetables for dinner. I'm at a standstill. I haven't lost any weight, not since last week when I posted that I had lost about, I think I've total lost about 7 pounds. And that hasn't changed. I'm still at 7. Not that 7 pounds is good in a week. I'm not going to complain about that, and I shouldn't, because I know that when I have the gastric bypass, from what other videos I've seen, they say that after about 4 to 6 months, you don't lose the weight nearly as fast as you did in the beginning, which I'm fine with. However, this is how it always is for me. I never can lose weight. I'll lose weight and then it just stops. So, but another thing in my packet was it gave me the instructions for my pre-op diet. And I think every surgeon is different. I've watched all these videos of everybody, which is great because I get to use that as a comparison to what my surgeon does. My surgeon says to have I can have 3 for my pre-op diet, which is 2 weeks. I can have 3 protein shakes, which is actually, yes, I choose Premier Protein. I like them. I think they're good. So I have to do 3 of those. I get 3 protein shakes a day, and I get they had suggested like a frozen 250 to 300 calorie dinner, so probably like a lean cuisine or something of that nature, which is fine because I actually don't mind lean cuisines. So that's my pre-op diet. And then, but I don't know when I'm going to start that. I'm more nervous, more than anything out of all my appointments, and everything. I was pretty sure that I'd pass everything. However, I'm nervous about losing the weight. I don't want to be denied this opportunity because I can't get down to what they had advised was 313 pounds. That's where I need to be. And I am right now about 326. So, granted, I know that's only 13 pounds, but for me to break that barrier, I don't know what the deal is. So, I'm nervous. I know that once I do that diet, sorry, I just woke up not too long ago, so I'm a mess. But, so I know that once I actually do the pre-op diet, I know that I will drop weight. However, I don't want to do it so close to my potential surgery date and then come to it that I didn't lose enough weight. So I'm contemplating because I've been dieting and I've been doing really well, just trying to adjust myself personally because I don't want to be eating the way that I have and always seem to always eat and then go straight to the pre-op diet. And then I know that I'm going to be like exhausted. I'm going to be grouchy. So I figured if I started small changes every week, I think I'd adjust better to that specific diet because I don't know how well. I mean, I'm gonna give it 100%, so I know I'm gonna do it. But as far as me, how I'm gonna act and how emotionally I'm gonna feel, if I'm gonna feel drained, because I'm gonna be going up to work. I'm gonna be going to work every single day, and I just don't want to be like a grouch to everybody because I know that I can be. So I'm trying to adjust things that will make it so it's not as drastic of a diet change. So what I've been doing, and I said this in my last video, is that, I already said in this video on what I eat. So I'm thinking this week I'm going to really try to cut out, carbs and maybe switch from the oatmeal to egg whites in the morning. I'm going to try little switches. I'm not really sure. Cause I also, for like dinners, I bought these little protein packs. And so it has like quinoa and corn and black beans in it. And I'm thinking I might want to switch that up and maybe maybe the next couple weeks, I just do strictly like proteins and vegetables and cut out anything outside of those 2 things. And then just try to eat smaller portions. My portion sizes aren't bad right now, which I think I've actually been doing really well. So that's pretty much, and that, I mean, other than any other typical thing for the surgery, I mean, it was standard. It's standard if you've watched other videos, it's same thing. So for 14 days after I have the surgery, once I do get my surgery date, it's clear liquids. So basically you can eat and drink anything that you can see through. So Jello. So I probably won't be I won't be eating that much. So probably like soups, broths, that kind of stuff. Anything strained. No chunks of any sorts. And I'm almost tempted to do, I'm going to follow the instructions. I just really want to prepare. I don't want to ruin my new stomach pouch. So I'm almost tempted to go maybe a little bit, maybe it says 14 days. I'm tempted to do maybe 16, 17 days of that just to be on the safe side. And then it says to go to soft foods, so purees. You can have soups. I'm probably going to still, I'll probably buy like a chunkier side of a soup, but I'm still going to probably blend it. I also have a Vitamix, which I think is probably a really good tool for this, because you can make soups, you can make all sorts of stuff in your Vitamix. I think, and I haven't really used it in the past, and I think this way is, I think it's going to really help me with this, especially in the blended side of the stage. And for furthermore, like, I really should have been using it from the get-go because that sucker was expensive. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to make my own soups and stuff. So I know that I have made cheese and broccoli soup, and it was really good. And it was just basically water and broccoli and some spices, and it was easy. So I think that's the route that, so then for that, you do that for, I think it was a month. And I'll verify that. But so 2 weeks for the liquid stage, about a month for the soft foods, and then the month after that you can start eating basically regular things. Like, you don't have to make sure they're a certain temperature or they're a certain softness to it. Of course, you always want to, from what I've read in the book, is that you just want to make sure that you chew a lot. Another thing that I think that I'm going to have an issue with, that I didn't originally think I was going to have an issue with after reading my book, was not drinking with food. They want you to drink like an hour before, and then you can't drink anything till like an hour after you've eaten. And which makes sense, like, I totally get it. However, I thought that was actually going to be pretty easy. And I've noticed, because I'm starting to pay attention to how I eat. I'm starting to acknowledge that I don't chew my food well enough, and that I drink during my meals. I'm noticing all these little things that I shouldn't do once I have the surgery, so I'm trying to correct those things so then it's not such of a change when I actually have it. And I think that's probably like the best way to go, but I'm, once I actually get through it, and once I'm after having surgery and all this stuff, I'll be able to like verify and say this is what I thought was easy, and compared to like other videos and stuff. And so I think that's pretty much the main updates. I think I'll probably just update you guys once a week, and if anything cool or exciting happens, I'll try to do an update in between. But I think a once a week video is great. If you guys want more videos, or if you guys want to ask questions, I am more than, I respond pretty much right then and there. So, and again, like I said, I want to hopefully meet people through this who are going through it as well, or that have gone through it and can give me some sort of advice. That's cool. So I hope to hear from some of you guys, and so like and subscribe to my videos. I would love to hear from you guys. All right, have a great rest of your guys' day, and I will probably talk to you guys next week. Bye.